Hello, I am AYMEN, and please subscribe, like, and share to your friends. Now I tell you the story that proves no matter how terrible a person starts out, they have the capacity to change the world for the better. Story of a real person is Ashoka the Great c. 304 to 230 to BCE. His life is the ultimate transformation from a monster to a saint, the birth of a hellraiser. Ashoka was born into the powerful Mauryan Empire in ancient India. He wasn't the favorite son. Ancient texts say he was physically rough-looking and disliked by his father, King Binjusara. Because he wasn't the heir to the throne, he had to be twice as ruthless to survive. When his father died, a bloody civil war broke out. Legend says Ashoka eliminated 99 of his brothers to secure the throne, earning him the nickname Ashoka the Terrible, the work of a conqueror. For the first 8 years of his reign, Ashoka was a warlord. He built a hell on earth, a literal prison designed to look like a beautiful palace from the outside, but inside, it was a torture chamber for anyone who crossed him. His goal was simple: total control of the Indian subcontinent. This ambition led him to the Kalinga War in 61 BCE. It was a massacre. Over 100,000 soldiers died, and 150,000 civilians were deported. The victory at Kalinga was not won through a clever trick or a single tactical maneuver, like the Trojan horse. It was won through overwhelming, brutal, and systematic force. To understand how he won, you have to look at the Mauryan military machine, which was the most advanced of its time. 1. The numbers game massive superiority. Ashoka brought an army that the world had rarely seen. Historical estimates suggest he led 600,000 infantry foot soldiers, 30,000 cavalry horsemen, 9,000 war elephants. Kalinga was a proud, independent republic with a strong army, but they were vastly outnumbered. Ashoka's tactic was total war. He didn't just want to defeat their army. He wanted to break the nation's will to exist. The turning point. After the victory at Kalinga, Ashoka walked across the battlefield. Instead of feeling pride, he was overcome by horror. He saw the rivers running red with blood and heard the cries of widows and orphans. This was his breaking point. He didn't just stop the war. He underwent a total psychological and spiritual collapse. He sought out a Buddhist monk and committed himself to ahimsa, non-violence, the work of a saint. Ashoka spent the rest of his life trying to undo the damage he had caused. He replaced his hell with a government based on Dharma righteousness. His major works included the edicts. He carved laws onto massive stone pillars and cliffs across India. These laws didn't demand taxes. They commanded people to be kind to their parents, respectful of all religions, and merciful to animals. The death and legacy. Ashoka died in 230 to BCE after reigning for 38 years. By the time of his death, he had transformed from a hated tyrant into a beloved father of the people. While his empire eventually faded, his symbol, the lion capital, is still the national emblem of modern India today. His life proves that no matter how terrible a person starts out, they have the capacity to change the world for the better.